20 seconds of a sabbatical. This is indeed travelogue. Yes, one undertakes travel during the sabbatical, a holiday season, on train from Chicago to Embarcadero in California, in Zephyr. Yes, the Amtrak train Zephyr. The favorite quotes remain. For a regent, most communion is unilateral. Bilateralism is always subjects between equal powers. To run for a public office, generally lateral knowledge should not undermine the populist attitudes in lateralism. A few years later, a millennium, is when some people try their luck at embarking on a train journey with the laid back attitude of the West Coast to bully the street side smirks of the East Coast of US. In a train, the overtures become the much more compartmental attitudes in a cabin car and crew, with transparent roof in a bogie providing ultimatums and views of stellar propositions to its ecclesiastic prodigy and performance artists. The journey easily extends a full sabbatical, roughly a week, taking the traveler through the Midwest, Midland prairies, the Dakotas, and the deserts, finally arriving in the West Coast on its way from Chicago. From then on, there are cabs and ferries available that gets the go-ahead towards the city of San Francisco in California. Disembarking the train, one is imaginative immediately of the solo passenger, a Teachout, who was profusely proud for a day of devotion in an year and hopelessly dependent on the best variety of breweries and wines. Like in a normal conversation, what went interesting was the sort of questions that was in store when somebody uttered the word law or the lack of law in corporate governance. The response to it was largely supportive of the genuine causes of the caged, be it a juvenile victim, first time defense, chargeable indictments on a sidewalk, or a traffic violation or ticket. Barnacles and shells were an ideological fight, and so were the absurd proportions of the safety concerns in reinducting the caged bird in corporate houses, with the state having have to spend quite a bit on surveillance and to bear the consequences of the loud boisterous shouts and the liberty slogans. Besides that, out of the utterance, there was a promise made for a lot of inventive and interesting stuffs like paganism, altruism, vulturism, vocational hunt, and drama. 20 seconds normally second not an extra moment more in these verbatim travelogues. Chalo.